Hi guys, welcome to another one of my Instagram editing tutorials. Yay! Watch this in the YouTube app. It's gonna work a lot better, be a lot better viewing experience. Hope you enjoy. Hey guys, I'm excited about another edit today. So we are gonna go from this to this. Specifically today, I wanna talk about the use of an app called Mextures and adding that grit and grain look that is kind of popular on Instagram right now, you know, that little bit of dust. I don't always try to get too caught up in trends, but I'm really liking this one. I think it adds just a really nice feel to your photo. So I'm gonna pull my photo up in PicTap-Go, my trusty first stop in my editing process. So I'm gonna go down to Brightside is where I always start. Just a lovely way to brighten up your photo without blowing it out. I'm probably gonna go all the way, and you know what? I think I'm gonna add a little bit of lights on as well in the top left here. Just a touch of that. Then I'm gonna go down to Awake like I've talked about before. That's kind of like my signature look to my photo. Find something that works for you, just for branding reasons, to have your pictures be cohesive. You don't have to, of course, but I just kind of like to pull that my picture through that filter just a touch, maybe a little bit more sometimes, maybe a little bit less other times. So that looks great. I'm actually going to go ahead and warm this up quite a bit because I do want to say that when you pull a picture through Mextures and you're applying any of those filmy grit and grain filters, it does wash your picture out quite a bit. So I'm going to warm this up. I'm going to saturate it maybe more than I normally would, knowing that it's going to fade out a bit when I add that mixture on there. So this is again a little bit warmer than I would normally go, and I don't know why lately I'm just feeling the warmth. For about like a year and a half ago to about 6 months ago, I wanted all my pictures cool and airy, and for some reason I'm just a little more into a little saturated and warmer right now. It's fun to kind of switch it up a little bit. You can't always do the exact same thing. So let's go ahead and save that, and then next in my usual editing sequence I go to VSCO. So I already had this up in here. Let's go ahead and pull up the one we just did. So I'm going to pull that up fresh so that you guys can see. I think it adds to my feed. I think that the pop of color looks good. And then I also think that I needed something a little bit busier. So I think that's a good addition to the feed. Feed building isn't the most important. Don't drive yourself nuts with it, but I do like to pay attention to it. So for this one, let's see. So I like A6 normally. That's just a little bit too harsh for me. So I'm going to go over to A10, which is usually a little softer. That's looking better for me. I'm not going to go all the way though. Maybe about just a little under halfway. That looks good. I'm going to sharpen it up just a touch. Nice. And then maybe even warm it up just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Let's see. The tint looks fine on this. It might be pulling a little bit green, but I'm not minding that. I don't think I need to up the contrast or exposure. I think it's looking good. I'll crop it down just a touch. Like right there. Great. So that's kind of like a little bit basically what I am always doing, right? Pulling through PicTap-Go and then VSCO. So I want to highlight something different, and today that's going to be Mextures. So you can download this app. I'm just having a fun time with this right now. So I'm going to go to my library. I'm going to pick our project picture. This last one here. Let's upload that in. Use. So I usually go uncropped, and they have options here. You can do light leaks, radiance, and I'm going to go to the grit and grain. So it's kind of fun, I mean, to play around with it, and you can see as I'm going through here the different filters. So what I'm going to do to start here is I'm going to do this first one, window shopping. I like the little bit of glare it adds, so I don't want to go too much. That's a little crazy, but just a little touch of this. I just kind of like the way it looks. So I'm going to go about 2/3 in. Then I'm going to hit this little plus button right here, and I'm going to add another filter. So I'm going to go to grit and grain, let's try maybe Blizzard. So the Blizzard one doesn't wash it out. Since I've already added a little bit of that sun flare glare look, I don't want to get too crazy with that. So you can see you can go all the way up and it adds a very almost vintagey distressed look. I think subtlety is key whenever you're doing any of these, so I'm just going to add a little bit here. Just like the way it makes that picture look. Just kind of cute and fun. So there we have it. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. Save image, and voila! I've already posted this to my feed. It was a fun, great pic. I love this shoot. I hope, go ahead and try Mextras. Try adding this little dust and see if you like that look on your feed. Leave me a comment if you have any specific questions, guys. I'm loving sharing these with you, and have fun taking your pics and even more fun editing. Okay, bye. Hope that helped, guys. You can comment below if you have any specific editing questions and I can answer them next time. Bye-bye.